Everybody within mental health services wants the same thing: better mental health services for people who are vulnerable.
If we work a lot with people, sometimes we think we can speak for them, and it means we don't ask the questions because we think we already know the answers.
Brisbane South Primary Health Network has had an opportunity to review its mental health and drug and alcohol programs. To do that, we felt that we really needed to adopt a strong approach of accepting the consumer voice and being driven by the consumer voice. As a service provider or a funder, we don't really understand what it's like to be at that other end. So we need that lived experience, that depth of understanding to really make the changes that are needed for the services to be effective. So co-design is one of the best ways to do that.
More often or not, we rely on old, outdated methodologies to solve problems rather than just sitting around a table, sitting around a campfire, hashing it out and actually listening.
We try to talk to as many different groups of people that represent our priority populations, the people that we're trying to service.
Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, LGBTIQ community, young people, culturally and linguistically diverse communities.
To really understand what the problems are from their perspectives, what their lived experiences have been with interacting with service providers.
The thing that makes it a co-design process, not just a designer-led process, we're coming back to the co-design group and having their participation, their thoughts, their feedback, their decision-making help us arrive at the end of that process with a clear vision for what do we need to see be different.
In the beginning it was very overwhelming because everyone was like, oh yeah, we want this, we want this, we want this, but by the end of it, I think we've come out with a lot of really good, clear ideas that everyone can kind of agree on and that is very representative of lots of different people.
The thing that has surprised me the most about this whole process has been the willingness to participate on a creative level and through storytelling and through role-playing from those who probably have never done this before. Facilitators have done an amazing job to make sure that even those with the smallest voice have an active role in designing what hopefully will really solve a major social issue.
It's really just the start of a process that will go on for years for us to really achieve a service that consumers are feeling they're getting the best out of.
It's not about over time government and NGOs having all of the answers, but recognising there's this whole piece around building back up natural social supports and social fabric around people so that we are more well and feel we can belong in the places that we live.
The biggest difference that co-design brings about is the voices of the people who are needing the help are actually being heard and then changes being made.
We really need voices from peers. We need people from every kind of population to come up and have this opportunity to share what they need, and so that we can have a better informed and sensitive practice designed specifically for them.
So in 10 years' time, I'd hope this would be the norm, but not just in words, but in actions.